So now we will start with first with BFS, breadth first traversal, and I have already mentioned in my previous video that in BFS we use Q data structure is used. So this is the algorithm. Don't get scared of just seeing. You don't have to write everything. In semester exams you have to write, but in GATE just remember the procedure. With help of practice you can do it very quickly, nothing to worry about here. So I will read the algorithm. I will tell you how it is done with the help of an example. So now let's see. Initialize all vertices to state ready are, okay, so all the vertices, let's say, make it ready state. Then number 2, put the starting vertex S into the queue and its status to waiting. So this is our queue. Let's say this is our queue. Queue data structure is used. So queue is used here. And now what is it saying? Put the status of the starting vertex S into queue and its status to waiting. So see, anything can be our starting vertex. In GATE it will be mentioned that which node is asked as which node is actually the starting point, because for in semester exam it doesn't matter however you do BFS, but in GATE since the options are present, so you have to get the correct like everyone else is getting, so it will be mentioned. So let's take the starting vertex as A here only. So what it is saying, put the starting vertex S into the queue. So in queue we are putting A and its status to waiting. So we are putting it as waiting status. So now while queue is not empty, our while loop kind of thing is, while loop is activated. So now while queue is not empty, so queue is not empty, remove the front element from the queue and change its status, I guess, status as processed. So what is they are asking is just delete dequeue from the queue. We are dequeuing and change the state as processed. So everything, oh sorry, just process this about this queue. 3 sets are done. Okay, so these 3 sets are done, status are done. So now number 2, B, insert all the adjacent vertices of the processed vertex into queue. Those are still in ready state. So here all the adjacent vertices are have to be placed in this queue. So what are the adjacent vertices? B, C and D. Adjacent means what? Like which are connected with the node. So here it is B, C and D. So in any way B, C, D can come, see 3 factorial ways, you know that C, D, B, D, C, A, B, anything can become in this way. So this is our new, and what we are then insert all the adjacent vertices to the processed vertex queue and those are still in ready set and change the state as waiting. So now we are changing the status as waiting. So now end the while loop. So now again we have to continue this while loop because the queue is not empty. The condition of this while loop we have to break is when the queue is empty, we come out of the while loop. Now since the queue is not empty, we have to continue this while loop. So now next is B. Let's say this is waiting. This is waiting process. So now this is our starting vertex, and now let's see this insert all so we have to remove queue it is. So we have to change its status to processed. So this is done and its adjacent nodes are kept in the queue. So only E is there. So it is done. So now B is done. Now next our while loop is again repeated for C in this way only. C. Now remove the front element from the queue and change its status as processed. So this is deleted and now it is processed. So front element is deleted, you know front is this, rear is this. We have done queue. Please go and check the queue videos before jumping into here. Okay, so now insert all the adjacent nodes. So it has adjacent nodes only A and E, which are already inserted, so nothing to do, just come out of this while loop. Again we have to go check this D, because Q is not empty, so it is processed and it is removed. Say again same thing, no adjacent vertex is there, already E is present, A is already processed, so nothing to do, just process. And then lastly it is E, so E is not empty, so it was also waiting, change its status as processed. So and now the Q is empty, so this condition is breaking and now we are coming out of the loop. So this is our BFS traversal. Okay, so we will do examples more and time complexity and DFS also. So now I will read it out again. So what it is doing, initialize all the vertices. All the vertices are initialized just to that ready state to all the vertices. Then put the starting vertex S into the Q. The starting vertex is put into the Q first and then its status as waiting. State the status as waiting. Now put while Q is not empty, remove the front element from the Q and change its status as processed P. So all the three status is done for the first element. Then insert all the adjacent nodes with the previous node which is just deleted and put them in the queue and change the status as ready to waiting status. It is done. So now end while and the whole thing is ended while when the while loop is empty. So this is done. In this way this is easier, because in CLRS book there is white color and all. I did in college, which was really hectic, and then I moved on to this way. So you choose your way how you are going to do the BFS and DFS. So it is up to you which way you choose. So this is my way I do. But if whichever gives you correct answer easily and it is feasible for you, do that only. So about time complexity of BFS and space complexity. So space complexity is equals to order of n, means let's say the array here is n, so it will always take, in the worst case scenario, it will take order of n number of nodes, number of actually nodes and which are in the queue, so basically array. So about space complexity, time complexity we will do in detailed way in our algorithm course, which we will continue after this DSA only. So now time complexity. See, if we are using adjacency list, then it is order of V plus C. What is adjacency list? See, if this is like a list, linked list kind of thing, then it will take order of V plus C. But in if it is mentioned that adjacency matrix is there, then order of V square. Matrix means like n nodes, so actually this can be V only. So V into V, so it will take V square. So depending upon which type of list or matrices are asking in question, you have to be very careful and see which way they are asking. So time complexity can vary. Okay, so this is about time complexity. Now we will move on to DFS. So now our next thing is depth first traversal, which is almost same as breadth first traversal, sorry. So just a difference is it is going depth wise, it was going breadth wise. So now let's see, this is exactly same with our previous algorithm, just with changes. So you know the depth first traversal uses stack data structure. So now let's see, initialize all the vertices to state ready. We have already done this. Put the starting vertex S into the stack. So now before we were using queue, now we are using stack, and its status to be waiting. Now while stack is not empty, remove the top element, not the first element, the top element from stack and change its status as processed. Then insert all the adjacent vertices of the processed vertex into our stack, and those are still in ready state, and change as state as waiting end while end. Now let's see the example here. This is our previous example only, so we will see how stack, with the help of stack, this is implemented. So first what we do, all are taken as ready state only. Now let's see the first, put the starting vertex S into the stack. We are putting its and its status to as waiting. Now while stack is not empty, stack is not empty. Now 3A, remove the top element from the stack and change its status as processed. Now number B, 3B, insert all the adjacent vertices of the processed vertex into the stack. So B, C, D, in any way they can come, B, C, D, C, D, B, any D, C, A, B, anyway. So we are taking as B, C, D. Insert all the adjacent vertices into the ready state and change the state as waiting, 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 waiting. Okay. So end while loop is again repeated because our stack is not empty. Now remove the top element from the stack. So D is removed from the stack. See, our top element is D. Previously Q was first element, S is deleted, but our top element, it will be deleted first. So A was top element and now it was deleted. So our top element is D. Okay. So remove the top element of the stack and change its status as processed. Now insert all adjacent vertices of the processed vertex into stack. Those are still in ready state, and change the status as waiting. So these adjacent vertices are A, which was already done. So next is E. We insert it and change it as waiting. So now D is done. Now next again loop is executed because the stack is not empty. Remove the top element from the stack and change its status as processed. Sorry, this is not our top element. E is our top element, so E is done, so as processed. So now see, I am also making mistake, so be careful. Okay, so the top element is different here. So now insert all the adjacent vertices. So anything adjacent to it is already inserted, so just leave it. Then again we do the while loop. Remove the top element from the stack. C is removed, and then change the status as processed. There is nothing adjacent which is not in the stack already, so leave it there. Then again while loop, remove the processed, then remove the top element. B is removed and change it as processed, and insertion, nothing is there because already E and A are already done. So this is our DFS, depth first search traversal. We can take it as BCD, DCB, anything like this. So what is actually so the time complexity and space complexity are same as BFS only, nothing change here. So in example questions it will be say which is the starting vertex and everything will be mentioned. I will do questions now. So I hope this is understandable, and if you have any query further you can always text me or you can comment here. So I am open to you. I am all ears if you have any problem, doubts, everything.